everyone, and welcome back to Age Perfect Beauty. My name is Vicki, and if you're new here, what we discuss on this channel are all things beauty related for the more mature woman. If this type of content is of interest to you, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that bell so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of my most recently used beauty products and explain which ones I'm going to buy again or which ones I buy on a regular basis. In the industry and the job that I have, I'm always testing out new products, beauty products, from skincare to hair care to makeup to body care. If it's beauty related, I'm going to be testing it out and talking about it. I do this for a couple of reasons. The first reason is it's my job, and I'm always recommending to my clients. They're always asking my opinion of various products, and I want to make sure that whatever products that I'm recommending to them, that I've actually tested out myself and that I really truly believe in. And the second reason is I want to be able to share this information with you, and it's a kind of a guilty pleasure of mine to try new products. Some are hits, some are misses, like with anything else. But when you find those gems, I love to share it with other women. Let's start with our face cleansers, because that's probably one of the most used up products for me, because I'm kind of obsessed with cleansing my face. I love makeup, as you can tell. I wear makeup almost every day, and I want it taken off properly in the end of the evening. So my favorites, and the ones that I use constantly, and you'll always see these in any of my kind of empties type videos. The first one is going to be the Body Shop, the Vitamin E Cream Cleanser. I love this. It's got vitamin E and wheat germ oil in it. It smells, oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain the smell. It smells a bit like roses, but that's going to probably turn you off. But it doesn't smell gross or overpowering. It's just really soft and really nice. I use this to take off my makeup. It takes off eye makeup. It won't take off waterproof eye makeup, but it will take off just about any other makeup. I use it as a first cleanse, as a second cleanse. When I'm saying first or second cleanse, what I mean is I'm going to take off my eye makeup, and then I'm going to go back in and do a proper cleanse of my face. Or I'm just going to do one whole cleanse using a cream cleanser, take off all of my makeup, and then go in properly and do another cleanse. Those are the nights I'm being really lazy. That's what I do. But I always make sure I do a couple of cleanses when I'm taking off my makeup, just to make sure every speck of makeup is off before I start applying any of my serums and moisturizers. So the Vitamin E Cream Cleanser, I continue to buy it. I love it. It's fantastic. Now, the other one that I've been using, I mean, literally for years, I think probably before I even became mature, to be honest with you, has been the L'Oreal Age Perfect Cleansing Lotion. They call this anti-fatigue. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, because I still feel tired when I take it off, so I don't think it's helping me in that respect. But it's a really good cream cleanser. It takes off makeup. It takes off eye makeup. It's not the best at taking off waterproof makeup, but it takes off some pretty heavy-duty makeup. I use it as a first cleanse, as a second cleanse. I've been using it for years. I hope they never stop making it. I mean, they changed the bottle throughout the years, but I hope they never stop making it, because I don't even know how long it's been. I would say 15, 20 years I've been using this cleanser. It's a good one, and I'm always buying it. Okay, so the next one I really use a lot of is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. It has ceramides in it, and what ceramides do is help restore moisture loss in your skin. Now, it is a cleanser. I use it normally in the shower because I'm using it as a second cleanse. I don't use it to take off my makeup. But it doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped. Comes in a huge bottle. Everybody kind of knows about the CeraVe products now, I think. But they really are. They're worth the hype. I really believe that, and they're inexpensive. So this is one of my very favorite cleansers too. I use it up. I always buy it again. Okay, so this one's a new cleanser. I mentioned it in one of my other videos, and it's from the Garden of Wisdom, and it's their Lemony Mint Cleanser. It's heavenly. I ordered a bunch of these products from the Garden of Wisdom a while ago, and most of them have been used up by now, unfortunately. This cleanser, see if I can get a little bit out here and show you. It's just a nice cream cleanser. It does the job. You could use it as a first cleanse, but I don't. I don't tend to put it around my eyes too much. I'm sure you can, but I don't do it because it's got that minty scent to it. It's so lovely. It's such a lovely cleansing cream. I do prefer cleansing creams and gels over oils. I have all kinds of different cleansers, but my preference most of the time, I tend to go all the time towards the cream cleansers. This is a lovely one. I think I'm going to be repurchasing it again. It really makes your skin feel really super soft when you're done cleansing, which is something that the older I get, the more important that is to me. I hate feeling really tight and as if my skin has completely been stripped when I've finished cleansing my skin. All right, now let's move on to face serums. I'm going to start with one of the ones that I'm using all the time, and it's one of those ones that one of these serums that I just continually buy constantly, and it's the Niode Multi-Molecular Hyaluronic Complex. I don't know why they have to make these things so difficult. Niode products are lovely. They sit under the umbrella of Deciem, which I've talked about in my other videos as well. It provides a water complex that really helps to plump up the skin, and it does do that. It makes you feel really hydrated, your skin feel really hydrated. I think I've gone through 2 bottles of these this year, well this winter actually. You don't use very much of it, but we've had one heck of a horrible winter here in Toronto. Not that any winter is really lovely here, but it's been particularly horrible winter that we've had this year, and I've really found that this serum has just been a lifesaver. I knew it would be. It always has been. My skin just feels hydrated and moisturized. I can wear it in the evening. I can layer serums if I want to. It works well. It plays well under makeup as well. Great serum. I will always continue to buy it. It's one of those staples. You'll probably see it in, if I do these type of videos, empty type videos again, you're going to see this for sure. You're going to see the serum in here again as time goes by. Another regular purchase for me is the Indeed Labs Q10 Booster Serum. It really, I mean, I'm a big believer in serums. I love the booster type serums. This just gives an unbelievable hydration to the skin. Again, I've used a couple bottles of this. I use it because our winters are so horrible here, and I've really needed it this year. The older that I'm getting, the more dehydrated my skin seems to be on a regular basis. Even though I'm a huge water drinker, I've really noticed a big difference in the last couple of years. So this Q10 from Indeed Labs, such a great booster serum. You can kind of layer it underneath other serums if you like to do that type of thing. And I really think it plays well under makeup, which is very important for me as well. So those days that I had a really long day, maybe I was on set from 8 in the morning till 5 at night, I wanted to make sure that my skin looked plump and hydrated throughout the day, and the makeup doesn't start to look all icky and horrible halfway through. This one and the Niode serums are the 2 that I would always reach for when my skin was really suffering from dehydration. Any of the Indeed Labs, it's a Canadian brand, so is the Niode. Gotta like that. Both of them are fantastic. All of these serums are really great. If you want to do some research and find out which ones are the best for you, by all means, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. Indeed, you can buy Indeed Labs, you can buy right from Shoppers Drug Mart too, which is great. The Niode products you can buy online, or if you're in downtown Toronto, there's a store in downtown Toronto that you can go to. The next one is an ordinary product. It's also under the umbrella of Deciem. It's inexpensive. It's the Grand Active Retinoid 2% Emulsion. If you're going to start on retinol of any type and you want to introduce it to your skin, this is the one you're going to go for. 2% really doesn't work out to be 2%. By the time it gets on your skin, it's actually 0.2%. But it's so gentle that you're not going to get those you shouldn't have the regular problems that you get with a lot of the retinol products, where you get that redness, itchy kind of peeling. And for what I do for a living, I can't really, I can't justify having my skin look bad for long periods of time, which is why I've kind of been afraid to use any seriously heavy duty retinols. So I think this will work. It's not extremely strong. It's going to be a long process. I'm probably on my 3rd bottle now. Inexpensive. I think it's under, I don't know, $12, $14. It's not a very expensive serum, and it's a great little way to introduce yourself to retinols if you're new to them. My last serum that I used up here is another one from Garden of Wisdom, and it's called because I can't see without my glasses on, the Magic Calendula Blossom Hydro Gel. And the Calendula blossom is actually a flower and has been used topically as an anti-inflammatory. So you put this on your skin and you actually feel a bit of a cooling sensation, and that's probably the anti-inflammatory components of the product that are helping you. It gives a bit of a tightening effect. I wouldn't say that you lose your wrinkles or anything like that, but I really liked it. I got it just this little tiny trial size that lasted me a good, I would say about 6 weeks. I didn't use it every day, but I was probably using it 3 or 4 times a week. It plays well under makeup as well. It's a little bit sticky if you overdo it, so you don't want to put too much on. It's great under other serums if you wanted to use it that way too. All right, next we're going to get into moisturizers. The one that I use the most and I always continue to buy all the time is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost gel cream. It actually is a gel cream. It's really hydrating, inexpensive. It's in the $20 mark. You can get it at most drugstores. Neutrogena does a lot of really good skincare products. They're not fancy, but they do the job really well. This one I've used, and I have another one that's almost, it's like 3/4 of the way done in my cabinet in my bathroom as well. I will always continue to buy this. I love it, especially under makeup. It's not a heavy cream, but it gives the hydration that you need. You need that little tiny bit of tackiness before you apply your foundation. It's perfect for that. Love it. Will continue to buy it. Now, I did try another Neutrogena cream that I wasn't too keen on. I used it up. It's the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. It's got retinol in it. I cannot find the percentage of retinol that is in this cream though. They don't share that with you. It's got quite a few layers of silicone when you read the ingredient list, and retinol is somewhere in the middle. So one would think you're probably getting 0.1%, maybe a little bit less, I'm not sure. Without them really stating how much is in there, it's hard to tell. I didn't hate it. I didn't really find it any better than this cream, and I didn't think that the retinol that was in it was doing anything for me. I actually found that my serum from The Ordinary, the retinol 2% that I use, I actually get better results with. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this. I'm just gonna stick with my hydrogel cream. It just works better. I got, for my birthday this year from Sephora, I got one of these, packages that they give you, and in it came one of these Drunk Elephant creams. Now, it's got a long name. I don't know why they have to use these long, huge names. The Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. It's a lovely cream, okay? It's a great cream. I used the whole thing. They say that it has a vital dose of protein and replenishing moisture that helps the skin to retain its youthful appearance. I don't know if I'm ever going to buy it again because it's quite expensive. The full jar is quite expensive. It was a lovely cream though. I loved it. My skin glowed after I used it. I used it under makeup. I used it in the evening. It played well with all my serums. I think it's I think all Drunk Elephant products are great. I've tested out a few. I think they're great. If you have the budget for it, by all means, go out and buy them because they are very good products. I'm just not going to go out and buy it. I can't remember how much the cream is, but for me, because I'm always testing out new products, I don't tend to buy very expensive face creams. I just don't find that they're any better than some of the more inexpensive face creams. My opinion. I forgot one of my body washes that I use. This is actually a shower gel, and it's the one from L'Occitane, and I love it. And it's the almond one. It's got almond oil in it and glycerin. It's not an oil. I don't know how to explain it because I don't really like using oils in the bathtub because I'm terrified that I'm going to end up falling and killing myself. But it's one of these, it just has light little lather that comes with it. The smell is like, it doesn't smell gross. It just smells, oh, so lovely. I can't even explain it. It's that sweet almond oil that's in it, yes, but it smells more pure than it does artificial. And it leaves your skin so soft. I love it. Let's talk about body moisturizers. there's a couple that I'm going to share with you today. This one is the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion for normal to dry skin. I always have this in the house ever since Canada started to carry CeraVe. It's just a constant for me. So I use the face wash, and then I use the lotion. You can use this on your face, which I've done. You can use this on your body. Inexpensive, amazing product. No fragrance, no irritants, moisturizes well. I wouldn't say that it's, you know, super luxurious feeling, but it really does the job well. And when you're dry, that's all you really need, right? You just need something that's going to make you feel less dry, and this product really does it well for me. This one's more of a splurge product, and I loved it. L'Occitane Fabulous Oil. It's their shea oil. It's got 5% shea oil in it. Oh my gosh, I love it. The smell is amazing. The feeling on your skin. I would come out of the shower when my skin is still damp and just put this on. Oh, see, I got a couple little drops out of there. And you just put this on and smells amazing, sinks right into the skin. It doesn't feel too greasy. It's very quick for me. It absorbs very, very quickly. And throughout the day, when if I happen to be having hot flash, if I'm having hot flash all the time these days, but you know, you can kind of, when your body gets warm, you can kind of have that nice soft scent that comes out. So it sort of makes it worthwhile going through the hot flash, but it's a great body oil. I love this one. One of the supplements that I've used up is Biotin, Biotin Beauty. I use this, I used it in conjunction with Rogaine for Women. I was testing that out the end of last year, beginning of this year. I did not see the results that some women see with Rogaine. I noticed through menopause that I was starting to lose a lot of hair and getting thinning areas. And I was starting to get really worried. So I started using the Rogaine. It's like a liquid, and it's messy as anything, but I was consistent and I used it. For me, I didn't think it really worked. I know other people have a lot of good results with that. I had read that if you use Rogaine and then you use biotin supplements, that it can help even more, because a lot of women evidently lack this particular vitamin in their system when they are going through menopause. I can say that the biotin I would rebuy again, because I repurchase it again, because I found that my hair looked shinier. I mean, I was getting compliments on it, so it was working. So I think I would probably buy it again. It was 10,000 mcg that I was using, and I got this online through Amazon. Okay, so let's move on to hair. I've got two hairsprays that I've used up. Both are Redken. Anybody who's hired me and anybody who works with me for me knows that I love my Redken styling products. And I always have these for myself as well. They're in my kit, and they're in my my own home kit as well. So I like them all the hairsprays, but I really like the number Forceful 23 and 28. The higher you go with the numbers when it comes to these Redken hairsprays, the harder the finish is. So I really like the 23 if I'm looking for this kind of, where I can put my fingers through it, add a little bit of volume. I like those. I like that kind of, it's more like what we call a working hairspray. And I really like the 28 when I maybe have put my hair half up, half down, something like that, and I need something that's a little more, I have like little hairs that are sticking out and I need a little bit more stability. So I put that one in, but it's still 28, I can still use that and work my hair a little bit. So it can be also a bit of a working hairspray. I carry both in my kit. I also carry, I think this 32 or 36 as well. And it's for when I'm doing updos, professional updos, and I need it to not move, then I use that hairspray as well. But the Redken styling products in general are fabulous. I've mentioned them before, I think in my video with Natalie. I'll put that up here. I'll link it up here. It's the how to choose a mother of the bride, mother of the groom hairstyle. And I talk about my favorite Redken powder that I use to get volume at the roots of my hair when I need it. I use it for my clients when I'm doing updos as well. Anyway, Redken products, fabulous. I will continue to buy them. I don't see them leaving my home or my professional kit in the near future. Okay, so last but not least, we've got a brush cleaner. And I know that many of my clients ask me, what do you clean your brushes with? And for professional reasons, we need to make sure that our brushes are well sanitized between our clients and for every client that we have. And one of the fastest and most efficient brush cleaners that many of us use in the industry is called Cinema Secrets, and it's the makeup brush cleaner. It's a biggie. You can buy them a lot smaller than this, but I mean, it's an industrial size for someone who's in the industry. The only thing I don't like about it is that it has a really weird little vanilla smell that's not very attractive. But if you can get past that, it's the fastest, most amazing brush cleaner that there is. You just dip in, I mean, you can even just put a little bit of the product in a cap here and then dip your brushes and then swirl them on a bit of a paper towel and let them dry, and they're dry within, less than a minute, and you can move on. And they get everything out. So if you have any kind of cream products, lip products, those stay put eyeliners, anything like that, you dip it in here, you swirl it around, you just take it off, the excess off a paper towel. If you don't like the smell, just run it under water or rewash it again if you need to, but you probably won't need to, just to get the smell out. But I just put it under water sometimes just to get that scent out. Let it dry and you're good to go almost immediately. These are great. They come in smaller sizes and little, and I'll link it all below for you, okay, where you can get these, because you'll get them from a pro shop, and there's one in Toronto that I can recommend, and one in the US as well that I will also put in my link, so that, because I know from my analytics that I have people from the US and from Canada. So I'll make sure that I put that below. If you're looking for an amazing brush cleaner that does the job quickly, efficiently, you can't really beat Cinema Secrets. Okay, so that is the roundup for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful, and maybe you found a few products that you'd like to try yourself. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing if you are new here and enjoyed this. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Age Perfect Beauty.